Hey everybody, it's Jeannie with Jeannie's Palette, and today we are going from shabby to fabby, and I have a few pieces here that we'll be working with. This, I think, used to be a wall hanging vase. It's plastic, it's broken on the back, it's cracked on the front. I actually found this beside the road. So we'll be working with that, and this little I don't know, I think this is part of a lamp, but we're gonna jazz it up and make it fabby. This is indeed a video with take 5, and our theme this week is shabby to fabby. My co-host is Christy from Funky Junk Inspiration, and let's get started with a little paint. Okay, I apologize that you can see my Hobby Lobby bag back there probably, and some stones from something else that I have worked on this week, but we got a little bit of room here to work on this beauty. I'm going to start by taking this off. I have washed it a little bit, but this is coming loose, and I think it's just going to cause me more problems. I don't know, but because it's not really balancing or anything. So we're going to get rid of that right quick. It is just screwed in. The other pieces are just broken off. So it's not going to be very sturdy with that. So I'll just take that screw out. I found the back to another one of these, so I don't know if someone was moving and lost these. I don't know how it ended up beside the road. Alrighty, so we may need to dust it off a little bit more inside. Just give it a quick clean. I'm not going to worry too much about this side right now. I'm thinking it looks like a Christmas tree to me, and it is cracked right here, but it's going to be okay. I thought I had cleaned it up pretty well, but apparently not. Alright, I do like this gold look that's already on it. I thought about putting some gold leaf, but I think what we're going to end up doing is just adding some Dixie Belle Moonshine Metallic Gold Digger paint to it and see how that turns out. Alright, so this brush is kind of yucky. I've left it in the water, and it's going to be okay though. I'm going to kind of lean this up a little bit here. I do like that, I'm already hating this. Yeah, that is not looking good. I don't like it at all. Oh, let's get rid of that. Ew. Hold, please. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is put this on and then wipe it off. I'm not feeling this gold digger on this. I kind of liked how it already looked, but let's get us a coat of paint on here and we'll see how it goes from there. I may just put some antiquing on it. I'm liking it a little bit better as we go. Okay, so before it dries too much, I've only put the one coat on it. Doesn't look too bad, but I do want to rub it off. I liked the look that it had of the kind of two-toned look, but I just wanted to jazz it up a little bit. So I'm just wiping it with a paper towel. We may end up wiping with a baby wipe on some parts that are drying quicker, but we'll get that. I'm just kind of rubbing it off and getting in the creases, and we'll see what we want to add to her to jazz it up. What do you see when you look at this? I kind of see a Christmas tree upside down, of course, the way I'm holding it. And I think it's looking more and more elegant all the time with that brighter gold on it. So we're going to get that just rubbed in a little bit more and make her look nice and fabby. Again, this video is part of a YouTube collaboration, and we take 5, and my co-host is Christy from Funky Junk Inspiration, and we have some other creatives joining us, and hope you will check my description for the link to the playlist so you can see everyone there easily. Usually some fun stuff on these Fridays. So here we are, shabby to fabby today. So we're going to make it not too shabby. Not too shabby. Getting that off of there. Alrighty. I do like it better already. It does have a big crack right there. I'm sure that's where it hit the highway. And again, the back was completely broken, and I wish I could have found the other one, but I searched the ditches and everything. I did find the back of it, but you know, it's just that press board stuff. Alright, so we've got that. Okay, so I have these Christmas balls I got from, I do believe, Dollar Tree. Maybe. Yes, Dollar Tree. And I'm going to use these on here to snazz this up a little bit. Here I am turning it to the side, probably where you can't see it that well. But let's see if we can't get it back this way. How about that? That'll be a little bit better. Alrighty, and I'm just going to use some hot glue to put these on. Now, I don't want to put them right on this part here. I want them to kind of give the appearance that they're hanging from the limb up there. So I'm going to start in the middle. Maybe. And I probably need some glue that's a little more substantial than this. But that's what we got. That right there. I think it's going to be just darling. So let's get these on. So what do you think? Do we reach the fabby from shabby? It's definitely blingy. I think it's pretty in a tacky sort of way. I like it. I love it. I love it. Sometimes tacky is fun, isn't it? I'm not sure if I want to do anything else to it. I think it looks great as it is. Our little shabby to fabby plastic wall urn is now a Christmas tree. I love it. Let me turn it the wrong way for you. I think it looks pretty good. And I don't know what I'll do with it. Maybe I'll hang some jewelry on the little balls. I think that would be an adorable little jewelry hanger. Some necklaces on here. I'm always thinking about vendor events, and I think that would be really, really pretty. I'm going to stick with this same kind of pink shabby chic motif for this. I do believe this had to be like the bottom of a lamp or something. I don't know. I'm going to put a coat of blush. It's almost white, but it's pink. Chalk paint on here. This is I think, deco art. Let's see here. Home decor, folk art. So let's put a coat of that on here, and then we'll go from there on how we want. I'm thinking I want this to definitely be a bracelet holder. I see it. I envision it. I do have another one that I'll be doing something with, probably the exact same thing. But we're going to zhuzh this up and make it look really pretty. Okay, so now I've just put one coat of that blush on there and gave it a dry, and I'm going to use some pearlized metallic paint on there. The pink will shine through a little bit, but and if you wanted a more rustic appearance, a more shabby chic, I guess, you could sand the edges. I wanted a little more elegant, a little more fabby than shabby. So I'm just going to put this metallic on here and let it shine a little bit through with that. I'll still be able to see some of that gray metal that I didn't cover well, but I think this will be really pretty as a jewelry display because it's not going to clash, but it's still on brand for me with a little bit of a hint of pink. But some jewelry and bracelets may not be pink, and we want those to stand out when we put those on here. So let's get this finished. Okay, so I'm thinking the bracelets, when I hang them on here, will be more like around the center. Oh, that's still wet. So I'm just going to embellish the top a little bit with that Dixie Belle gold metallic paint, and we're just going to put some of that up here up top. I may rub it off, and we'll see how that looks. Just zhuzhing it up a little bit. There's a cat hair. Gracious. I could just go ahead and look at that. Just on the, I like more ornate part at the top here, and maybe like right around here. Just a little bit. Kind of dry brush that on. Get that going there. That's going to be pretty. Oh, I should have dried it a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm going to come down here. See, now I'm going to have to do touch up right there because I got paint pulled off. And I'm going to just put a little gold rim around the bottom. And this will make it look all pretty. That'll be the fabby. Fabby. From a shabby piece of, I think, lamp. Okay. Oopsie. Again, this is part of a Take 5 playlist, Shabby to Fabby, and my video will be going up a tiny bit late today. I always have an excuse for being tardy, but I had no AC today, and it's 103 here in North Carolina, and the AC man has not been long left, and I have air. Still doesn't feel like it's working quite right, but that's my excuse for the day. Alright, let's get this dry and we'll give you the big reveal. Okay, here's our finished Shabby to Fabby. I love both projects. They were quick, they were easy, and just a little bit of stuff that I had sitting around. Of course, our plastic wall sconce that I found beside the road, cracked and ready to be carried off to the dump as the street cleaners came through. So there's that, all pretty now, Christmas tree, Shabby to Fabby, and our, I think, lamp part is what this is. It's now a beautiful bracelet display. I did wipe off a little bit of that gold on the top. I think that looks better, but I think this is going to be a great addition to my displays in my next vendor event, and we'll just stack bracelets all the way down on that thing. Alright guys, don't forget to see beauty, and especially within yourself. And don't forget, hey, come back and see me. Ring that bell, hit that subscribe button, and I'd love to hear what you think about this project. Did I do good? Shabby to fabby? Alright, ta-ta for now.